that landed. I'm really glad that landed. Oh? Hey everybody, thanks for coming to stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was fun. I'm glad we got to do it. I'm glad it worked. Like, now I don't even have to GG's, now I don't even have to embarrass myself. Ro, welcome in, guys. Hey, Orphy, hi, Ro. Or I should say Ro, then Orphy. My bad, Monarch. I should have said hi to you first. This is what I get. Thank you. It's my little ghosty Blankie. My little ghosty Blankie. What am I doing? Oh, I know it. I used it last year when I played Doppelganger. What was I looking for? Yes. Here we go. Alright guys, I promise I'll be there in a second. Hold on. I'm a liar? I'm lying. Oh, there it is. Boom. Okay. I used it last year when I played Doppelganger, so I still had it loaded into OBS. Not OBS, in VTube Studio. It was still an asset I had in VTube Studio. So, I was able to use it again this year. Especially since this is like my main Halloween gamey this year. I figured I'd use it since this is like the Halloween theme. Guys, the TWST anime started airing today. I'm gonna throw up. I love TWST Wonderland so much. I've been waiting for this anime for years. Anyway, here's the trailer. Everybody should watch it. Everybody should watch the TWST trailer. TWST mention, I know, I'm so excited. I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I think I'm gonna watch it. That's gonna be my little like Cocomelon time, is watching you in the flesh on stream and being able to catch a glimpse of Bill. My god. My god. So yeah, we're gonna play the Halloween event. It's the first time we're meeting SKULLY in the EN server. I've had him for a year already because they introduced him last year. But this is the first time he's been in the EN server. So we're gonna get to read his story. Let me know if you guys can hear everything. I tested it and it was there. It was just very, very low. But I don't know if that's just me or if it's the actual like game itself. And if it doesn't work, then you know what? Alas. Sound seems good so far. You guys can hear the BGM of the opening screen. I have it like cranked up. Yee, okay. But so yeah, this is the opening background. Isn't it spooky? It's based on a Nightmare Before Christmas, which is not what my background is gonna look like once we're inside the game. Bill, I love you. My wife. I love Bill. He was so kind to me this year. He came home on one pull. Oh, Bill, I love my drama queen. I love Monarch who commits murder because Twink has the audacity to be cuter than him. I guess I should preface this. For those of you who don't know what TWST Wonderland is, TWST Wonderland is a mobile game based on the Disney villains. They like made a college out of the Disney villains. So there's 7 dorms, each based on a different Disney villain. So like Bill is based on the evil queen from Snow White. I can show you this. So there's 7 dorms. There's Hartleyville, Savannah Claw, Octonaville, Shoppus, Lilia, and Riddle. I know what you are. I love people. Octonaville, Scarabia, Pompior, Ignihide, Diasomnia, and then there's we don't need to worry about the last 2 because they're kind of like one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yes, I was right. No, you don't. Bro, like myself, you appreciate a twink. But so each of the dorms embody one of the, I guess the main, they call them the Great 7, but they're like the main villains for major Disney movies. So like the Heartslabule is based off of the Queen of Hearts from the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Savannah Claw is based on Scar from Lion King. Octonaville is based on Ursula. Scarabia is based on Jafar. Pompior is the evil queen. Ignihide is Hades from, I blanked on his name, my bad. Hades from Hercules. And Diasomnia is based on Maleficent. And like that's not they're not like direct comparisons. Like they're not evil. They spin it in a way that has like different meanings. That's not my fault. That's on Zeus. But so it's a mobile game. Basically you get isekai'd into Night Raven College, which is the college that they attend. Each of the houses are part of Night Raven. Oh, cruel. Oh my god, cruel. But so yeah, you basically, it's a gacha, and then you get an annoying dog. Yeah, then you get Grim, your annoying thing, whatever that thing is. Oh, Bill. I love him. But yeah, basically it's a gacha game. You play through the story, you play lessons, there's exams, a whole bunch of different stuff. There's a rhythm game aspect. But we're not here for that. I am conveniently hiding the event that we're here to play. Now it says red. That's because I was grinding to get lessons out of the way. I haven't read anything. Floyd work, yeah. 10 points to my chat for anyone who's not Ro that can guess whose favorite characters are who for Astralife. But man, but I was grinding a bunch of lessons to get lessons out of the way so that we can actually just play through it. I jokingly know Sila's, but I don't think like Sila actually likes him. I think it's like a joke that we joke that Sila likes him. We joke that Sila likes Rook, but I don't know if like they actually like him. Yeah, you pull cards. There's different rarities. There's R, SR, SSR. My pride and joy, General Lilia. Man. Well, he's French. I'm telling Sila you said that. Hey, he's also voiced by Matt Mercer in the EN dub, so you know. Sila does love a gotcha French. But yeah. So Lilia, I know. I'm trying to remember last year's birthday event or Halloween event. Was it still like the festival? Lilia, love that peepaw. Love that guy. He's just a little guy. He's not little, and he's not a guy. He's he's a peepaw. This man is so old and he's tired. He's a single dad who works like 7 jobs. But there's Lilia. I do 9 million-year-old freak. I do love Bill. Bill is my pretty princess. He almost committed murder because a twink was cuter than his twink. Love that guy. Oh, Bill. My wife. My wife. My wife. I love Bill. I also love Cater. That's my poopy. Cater is my baby boy. I love Cater. But enough about me. Let's actually play the event. Yeah, he's like pretty raunchy. Like not in a bad way, just like in a damn. Okay, so we'll go back through. I literally have. It's gonna say I read everything. I have not read everything. I also can't remember there's a voice acting. Oh, there's not. Right this way, my liege. Take care to watch your step. This place is swarming with humans. No, Sebek is usually screaming at people. It's so big. I need to not play on my tablet, but alas, here we are. This place is swarming with humans. Sebek, his weird dude accent. I know, isn't he like, my liege? Oh, Malleus, I get to do Child of Man. Whoa, look, there's one. That's Malleus Laconia, isn't it? Oh man, I'm freaking out. Better keep my distance if I know it's good for me. So much swarming. And they're all gone. True, they did seem to be in some strange rush to clear out, didn't they? Well, nothing should trouble my liege now. What luck! I presume all these locals coming and going must mean this is where the second-hand book fair is used. How did you learn of this event, Sebek? Yeah, I know! I need to not play on my tablet so that it fits nicely, but alas, that will be a different day. If there was a poster advertising it at a bookstore. Where's the fun? Grimming, where's the fun in browsing books? They don't even taste. Let's eat something instead. Quiet, you! I was prepared for this to be a simple outing with my liege until you invited yourself along in hopes of a meal. Nova, what manner of education is this dire beast receiving? Peace, Sebek. Spending time with the dire beast and the Child of Man is a lively change of pace. Child of Man. I'm a child of man. I couldn't agree more, sir. I dragged along because I was hoping to get some fair food. Instead, it's just all books and plot twists. More books. What a huge crowd of people doing in a place that ain't even got food. It's a second-hand book fair. Of course, the books are going to be the focus. From what I understand, it's an event they've put on for a long time now. Sage's Island is home to many scholars. It's only natural there would be a thriving market for use. Though I'm skeptical whether such a market offers books engaging enough for someone as erudite as myself, your liege. As yourself, my liege. Bill, is that you, Sebek? Oh my god, wait, doesn't Apple have a country accent? That's kind of what he sounds like. That's kind of what Grim sounds like. country accent, doesn't he? When he gets angry, yeah. Okay, I'll do country for Apple. Ah, Apple. I see Apple. Bill is with you as well. The complete lack of crowds around Malleus makes it easy to spot. Are you here to shop? We are. I trust you're doing the same. Yes, hoping to find an old potionology book as it so happens. I borrowed it from Bill, and it was so informative I wanted to get a copy of my own. It's out of print and hard to get. So we figured if we'd find it anywhere, it would be at this secondhand book. Oh, that's unusually studious of you. Hi, what's that supposed to mean? I study as much as the next guy. A questionable claim. The only place where I see you shine is PE. He's got a point. I don't have to take this from someone Professor Cruel put in after-school detention. You're all pathetic if you ask me. Perhaps you should go back to middle school for a do-over. Really? Are you that condescending even to your fellow freshmen? That voice. Ah, if it isn't Rosen Hearts and Clover, are you here for the book fair as well? Yeah, Riddle invited me along to help pick out some essential reading material for the freshmen of our dorm. Oh, you have a book recommendations tailored specifically to Frenchmen? Oh my gosh, T. Orpheus, it's like you know. Not exactly. I'm looking for an illustrated etiquette manual. Should Riddle be British? Should we make Riddle British? I feel like he should be British. My twink! Yeah, okay, I'll make him British. I'm looking for an illustrated etiquette. Something I could read to our newest band of pod soldiers to show them what a true class should look like. See, a pretty big fight broke out in the dorm. I bet I know who was involved. The students of Hartsville are indeed in need of such books. Deplorable. You could use one yourself if you ask me. It's true, Sebek. You're invited to my book reading. Oh, my bad thing. It's true, Sebek. You're invited to my book reading, and acceptance is mandatory. Boy, that reading is gonna be lively too. We won't be replying to your snaps today. Now, which book to choose? I feel like I'm going through 3 different British accents, but you know what? We vibe. I want to hear Floyd's voice. Please give me Floyd's voice. Oh, are you looking for something? Perhaps we could be of assistance. We'd be happy to help you acquire whatever it is you can. Jade! Jade, the true freak. If you're a real one, you know Jade is the true freak. Ah, Jade and Azul. I didn't know you guys were here too. I suppose that means... My brother is also in attendance? Sadly, no. You'll be disappointed to hear Floyd is in the middle of a shift at the Monstro Lounge. That's actually the best news I've heard all day, all week even. We heard about the event from customers and ducked out to see it for ourselves. The idea of a fair for old books is fascinating. Knowing you, I trust you're looking for some trivial business book or the like. I know he's missing his goldfish. Please, business literature is has a very limited shelf. There's no point in acquiring out-of-date information. You're not wrong, but it's still off-putting to hear that from an Octonville student. As a matter of fact, we're looking for books about Halloween. Whatever for? Halloween is just around the corner. We were hoping to find something to serve as reference and inspiration for the Monstro Lounge's Halloween event. Oh yes, my classmates have all been gushing about decorating their dormitory. Night Raven College likes to celebrate Halloween on a grand scale, doesn't it? I was surprised myself the first time I spent Halloween at school. Between welcoming off-campus visitors, putting up fancy decorations, holding feasts, and the singing and dancing, everyone seems quite excited for the one time a year when ghosts return from the afterlife. You have my assurances that you'll find your first Night Raven College Halloween quite enjoyable. Oh, thank you, sir! I truly look forward to Halloween at Night Raven College under your rulership, my liege. Last I checked, there wasn't any such rulership involved. No, Jade will actually murder you. Jade will quite literally murder you. Jade will actually murder you. Yeah, Jade is like genuinely scary. Jade is very scary. Terrifying. Very terrifying. You know, considering you've all come here in search of potionology texts, illustrated etiquette guides, and Halloween books, this fair must have an eclectic range of authors. What manner of book are you hoping to find, my liege? So I always say this, between the two twins, I'm more terrified of Jade than I am of Floyd. Like, Floyd is insane. Floyd is insane, but like, he's openly insane. Jade is insane, but is very, very adept at hiding it. I'd like to take this opportunity to discover books I wouldn't normally read. You normally read older books exploring complex subjects and highbrow history terms. So if we were to diverge from those, I suppose that would be something one could easily pick up and put down. Essay or poetry collection, perhaps? Fiction? In that case, how about a comic book? I saw a place selling nothing but comics over there. Ah, comics. That's certainly a medium I have little exposure to. Floyd is like very openly like scary. Jade is very quiet scary, which I would argue is worse. A fine suggestion, Apple. Shall we go see what they have on offer, my liege? I believe that's the store we were looking for. He's gone. Was it just me, or was a very pallid man just standing there? I'm pretty sure that was only Idia. Ignore him. There's no benefit whatsoever to initiating a conversation with him. They'll be nice. There's nothing except a bunch of lousy books here, but this place is drawing a whole horde of Night Raven College students. Do you think anyone else we know is around? Where'd he go? Kaleem! I know that place. Why, hello there, Janelle. You look distressed. He can be nice sometimes. When everybody's doing their skincare. I was browsing books with Kaleem, but he disappeared while I was off grabbing drinks. He's not picking up his phone, no matter how many times I call. Have any of you seen him? Actually, I just saw him chatting with some other boys from Scarabia. Yes, they were strolling along and browsing the book together, and Kaleem seemed excited. He could have easily failed to hear his phone. What? I told him clearly and repeatedly not to leave the bench. My word, I shudder to imagine what I'd go through in your position. Okay, Jamil, calm down. If he's with other students from your dorm, he probably won't be getting into trouble. Exactly. You should relax and enjoy yourself. You expect me to relax? Tell me where you saw him now. Oh great, we just keep picking up stray. You split someone else? Jamil is tired. Jamil is so tired. Where's Dragon? He'll be back. Wait a minute, ain't that? He'll be back. Hi! Hi, Ophelia! You fool. We're like rolling through these chapters. Wait a minute, ain't that? Leona. Hey Leona, I see you over there. He needs a cigarette and a vacation. Get lost, Furball. You're bothering me. Not just anyone could shout a casual to Leona. Grim's a bold guy. Why, Leona? Not every day I see you in such a crowded place. Oh, I love divorcees. Yeah, well, sometimes even indoor cats like me feel like going out the sun. I wasn't expecting to have such a run-in with a lizard, though. So much for my nice day off. Who are you calling a lizard? Not you. The guy with the horns over there. Huh? There he is. There he is. Malleus. How could you be so rude? Look how Sebek's ire skyrocketed as soon as he realized Leona's comment was regarding Malleus. It's midday. You look drowsy, Kingscolor. Perhaps some time in the sun with a book would do you good. You're the one that could use a good airing out. You wouldn't want those horns growing off. Uh-oh, the girls are fighting. Don't start fighting in the... Don't start fighting in the middle of all this football. You're scaring the other visitors. Yeah, let's just move on. Were you looking for anything in particular, Leon? Not really. I just wanted to see if they had any books I could pass the time with. And now I'm leaving. The last thing I need is some merry little outing with you. Hey, Nova, it's boring here. Let's head back with Leona and get something to eat. Oh, alright. What dirt left this book on the road just so I trip over it? Ooh? That's a curiosity. Yes, actually. For a book with no title on the cover, its binding seems unusually dense. Is that a mirror on it? I've never seen a design like that on a book before. He deserved it. He's a little shit. It does look nice. What's the book about? Stop. Don't open it. Huh? I sense a strange presence emanating from within its pages. It isn't bad, but it isn't good either. It's an odd sensation. One I haven't felt before. If you of all people are describing it this way, you shouldn't do anything risky. Hey, give me that book. Malleus and Leona are both acting weary. Should probably just do as they say. Of course, going against Malleus would be unthinkable. Come on, Grim, hand it over quickly and... Okay, now I gotta see what's inside. What? What's with all the light? I did try to warn you. Grim, you utter fool! Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. Give me a second, I'll fix it. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is exactly what I get.
ロスト・イン・ザ・ブック with the nightmare before Christmas 始まりのハロウィーン
Maybe that's we'll see. Hopefully that's where am I?
もしねえもしあなたこの腕の中で眠る素敵な人我が輩の声が聞こえているかな
Who's talking?
ねえあなたどうかそのまぶたを開けてくださるといいのですが
What in the world happened? Me. Ah! Too much. Please, I'm just trying to. Please. Can I get along? I'm so sorry. Oh, good. You're awake. It's the boy! How are you feeling? Easy there. No need to scramble to. It's the boy. It's him. It's the boy. Here, take my hand. There you are. Thank you. What for? It was common courtesy, lovely companion. He is so charming. He's so charming. Are these other phone figures friends of yours? Where am I? Ugh. I'm all bleary-eyed. Where is this place? Ah! Oh, I think that is good and just not a scratch on me. Oh, my head hurts. I'm dizzy. It's getting dark. Has night fallen already? I could have sworn it was still mid-afternoon. We were in town. What were we doing again? I seem to recall Grim opening a strange book. Then light engulfed. I just can't remember what happened after that. Where am I? My liege, are you safe? Colleen, he's not here? You stupid little furball. I'm gonna make rotisserie dire beast out of you. They're dripped out. Yeah, that... Man. I'll try to see if I can show off some of the Halloween cards I have from last year. I'm hoping we get enough gems to actually pull some. But I don't have hopes of actually getting anybody. They're never that kind. Allow me to prepare the grip. And I shall sharpen this bit. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at his gloves. What a dapper little gentleman. Oh my god. Amen. I like that they skewed the color scheme of like their hair and skin too, so everybody's like really like zoned out, like paled out. I don't know if that's the right word, but they're really paled out in comparison to like how they normally look to fit the vibe of A Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, oh my gosh, idiot. Yes, the saturation. Thank you. I could not figure out the word. Like even Leona looks really good. Oh my god, the eye patch. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Oh my god, Janelle. Ugh, amazing. See, I like his hair down. I love when they have his hair down in cards. He's so angry. You don't have to be that angry. Sebek, you can release the tension in your eyebrows. What's with the outfit? Why are you all dressed like that? You might want to take a look at yourself before you go asking. What are you doing in that bizarre patchwork? Get up! Wait, I'm similarly dressed? Why is everybody dressed up all fancy and... Huh? Wait a minute. There's something around my neck. I can't get it off. What is it? Nova, how do I look? You look cute. What? That's gonna amp up my animal magnetism even more than usual. I think MC is supposed to be dressed up as Sally, and I wish I could see it. I wish somebody could just put art on my feed of MC dressed as Sally. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 12 people in this herd. I guess we lost consciousness. What did I do to get dragged into this honking gaggle of extroverts? I was confused by your prior disappearance. Where did you get off to? Rummaging through piles of comics in search of first editions of some of my favorite classic manga. Ah, you were browsing the comic vendor we were standing near. That confirms this everyone who was present when the book was opened. So, oh, riddle with the dress. Who are you? The goodest boy. That's who he is. He's the goodest boy. He's such a dapper little gentleman. He's so... When he got released in Japan, the TL went crazy over him. Rightly so. Who are you? Allow me to introduce you. My name is SKULLY J. Grace. I would usually offer more for greeting with an accompanying kiss, but this is hardly the time for pleasantries. Is it? Oh, good. We don't have to spell it out. Whoever you are, whatever you want, if you try anything funny, you'll regret it. Let him go. He's just a baby. That's a baby boy. I can't believe you would threaten a baby boy. You know, getting hit with a binding spell before we could even finish trading introductions was not the greeting I could do. That was quick on their part. I have to hand it to Sebek and Jamil for immediately restraining the threat the moment they grasp our situation. We're in a strange place, clad in strange clothing, and faced with a strange. It's suspicious no matter how you slice it. SKULLY, was it? You'll tell us the truth if you know what's good for you. Are you the reason we're here? Hardly. He's just a good boy. One minute, I was at a secondhand book fair in town. Then the next thing I knew, I was here in this attire. The last thing I saw in town was, a strange book, I believe. A secondhand book fair in town where you found a strange book. Does that mean you're in the same situation as us? Oh, I forgot riddle. I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting all the accents. I should keep track of them. What's the Apple is country Riddle is British. Grim has Grim accent. Sebek is yelling. I'm forgetting all of them. What is your situation? Are you from Sage's Island? Actually, we go to wait? The accent of yelling. Exactly, that's his accent. Don't divulge personal details to some random stranger, you ninny. How could you be so trusting? He's right. Considering the situation we're in, we should be pumping this guy for information, not volunteering our own. I'm the Great Grim! Oh god, here we go. So much for that. It's a pleasure, Grim. Come on. Not one shred of self-preservation. You seem suspicious. Not that I can blame you, of course. And I can't help but note that you're all acquainted. I'm the odd one out. He disappeared. What does that mean? Why was even here Tiny? I won't ask for your life story, but would you at least be willing to introduce yourself? It would be most awkward indeed to be unable to put names to such lovely faces, huh? I earnestly beseech you. Huh? What do you mean? This is a state of emergency. I request a meeting of house wardens and vice house wardens. Agreed. You guys need to work on those bird brains of yours for a change. House wardens and vice house wardens. Wait, that's everyone but the freshmen. At least they're dependable. What are we, chopped liver? Yeah. Well, my student just yelled his name out there. So, you know, I don't think we should be included in it. I'm half relieved, half miffed. Ah! He's still tied up in the sail, and he's looking right at us. He really wants us to help him out. Hold on. He really wants us to help him out, huh? Awkward. Alright, what do we do with him? Good question. With our memories all fuzzy, we've got no way to verify his claim. Okay, come on. Dude's obviously a sus as it gets. Who actually talks all flowery like that? At least he's not using cryptic net slang like someone else I know. Appearance-wise, he looks to be about our age, and he does have a gentlemanly air about him. He could be lying through his teeth, or he could be telling the truth. I could befriend him and question about what's happening if that isn't too hasty of a move to make. I don't know, I rather like the approach. Forcing some answers out of him would be the quickest way to solve this dilemma. For someone with such an elegant appearance, you've got some crude methods. I think it's much too soon to resort to brute force. Does it really matter if he's working an angle? This guy we can easily subdue this guy by force if we have to. Indeed, especially considering we have the advantage in sheer numbers. Okay, summarize. Here's what we'll do. Are you finished conferring amongst yourselves? We are, yes. He literally just stood there and said, are you guys okay? And they were like, get this guy out of here. He didn't do anything. We are, yes. Our apologies for treating you so roughly. We'll release you. You have to understand, we're all huge cowards. We just got a little jumpy. I'm terribly sorry. I hope you'll forgive our appalling lack of manners. Are you hurt at all? I can't apologize enough for suspecting you. What in the world is going on? They changed their whole attitude. Ah! Leona just used a fancy. That's the one for the best strategy in our sale draft. S strategy? What's that? It's S for small fry, as in small fry aren't worth the half. How rude! You would belittle your opponent to such an extent? Fascinating. Your names all have such lovely rings to them. It's a privilege to be able to utter them. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Whoa! My! Jane! Oh, Valiant! What's everybody getting so upset over? Might I ask your names as well? Oh, I'm Ethel Fellner. It's nice to meet you. Sebek Zigbold. I have no intention of getting chummy with the human, but I'm willing to follow Malleus's example and share my Ah, Ethel, Sebek, it's such a pleasure. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for the occasion of our acquaintance. Yeah! What's wrong with you? How dare you kiss someone's hand without permission? Likewise, November. It's a delight. Hey, he scooched my perfectly groomed fur. What a gentleman. No wonder Vale and the others freaked out. Talk about pompous. Wait, did you kiss Malleus's hand as well? I won't stand for it if you did. Now that I've sanitized my hands, let's review our situation. See? Yes, let's just move on. We opened a mysterious book, after which we all woke up here. The question is, where is here? We seem to be in a forest, but it's not the woods near campsite. It's very densely wooded, suggesting that it's not maintained by people. Densely wooded? Ah! No! Just what I was afraid of. No signal. My smartphone's useless here. What do I do? That doesn't mean we can't contact anyone before. Yeah, it does. But that's not the problem. Is there something else troubling about this? This is gonna break my Mobage login streak. Mobage? Just ignore me. So, the moment we opened the book, we lost consciousness and found ourselves in a strange place, dressed in stranger clothing. Does that cover it? It's pretty wild when you lay it all out like that, huh? Hey, Malleus, I don't suppose any of this rings any bells for you. Why do you ask? You know a lot of things. I was hoping maybe you knew something that might help here. Anything about the book, or the place we're in, any little tidbit will do. I've never seen or heard of this manner of thing happening. That said, I sense an odd presence. Wait here while I check to see what it is. Where did he go? Ah, Malleus, where are you going? What if something happens to you while you're alone? What are you gonna do, run after him on foot? You know you'll just slow him down. Sit tight and wait here. Goodness, he's already flown out of sight. He must be quite the maid. Uh-oh, Leona. Leona Ingi. The hinterland. Welcome back. Welcome back, my liege. I'm glad you've returned safe and sound. What'd you find? Endless horror in every direction. I also confirmed what I previously said. There was a place where the flow of magic ended. It ended? As in, it just dropped off? Yes. Space itself cuts off at a certain distance from where we stand. When I ventured out that far, I couldn't use magic at all. You couldn't use magic? Uh-oh. Is it because they're in the book, and the book only has, like... Is it like Mary Poppins, where, like, the book only goes so far? Just so, we've been brought to a most peculiar place indeed. My word. Even a guy as OP as Malleus couldn't use magic? What kind of barrier is this? We're doomed! So basically, not even the lizard can get out of the woods and call for help. The lizard is crazy. Pity, here I was hoping he'd finally be useful for a change. Must every other word out of your mouth be some slight against Malleus? My liege, permit me to punish this mannerless lout. Oh hey, thanks for showing me your magical pen. Does everyone else have theirs? I found mine in one of my pockets. We still have our personal effects despite the option. Wait, magical pens? You're truly not familiar? They're tools for facilitating spellcasting. Are you a practitioner, Sully? Oh, he is. I smell the magic. He's got about as much as you, Ethel. Goodness, you can tell? What an astute fellow. You're right, of course. I'm a very minor. I go to school for it, actually. You do? How old are you? I just turned 16. Why, you're the same age as me. Sebek's a big guy, and you're even taller than he is, so I figure you'd be older than me. You're both my age? Wonderful. I feel like we're bonding already. Oh god. We are not! I suspect he came across as older due to his demeanor, not his size. He's much more refined than you two. Wow, though. Affixing mage stones for writing in standardized stones to boot, if I'm not mistaken. That means you can all use magic under the same conditions, without worrying about discrepancies in mage stones. How wonderfully fair. Uh-oh. 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 Is it different at TWST? Oh, it most certainly is. I'm sorry to ask, but would you mind terribly if we avoided further discussion on the matter? I have a rather low opinion of that place. Uh-oh! It's filled with brainless dunderheads, hardly worth dwelling on. There's not a single person there capable of understanding me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling. Everyone on stage is knows about the magical pens we Night Raven College students carry. So how did he not? Who is Scully? Here we are, house wardens of Sixth Forms and vice house warden of the Seventh. If none of us have seen him before, we can rule him out going to our school. Especially since he didn't recognize Malleus, the guy who sticks out like a sore thumb everywhere he goes. Considering he's a student mate who is in town, I thought he might go to Royal Sword Academy. But it makes no sense for an RSA student to not recognize the magical sight. Then again, that school's so full of oblivious airheads, maybe it isn't actually outside the realm of possibility. I could see someone from that school going, oh, those are pretty pens you guys carry have a mage. Oh, those pretty pens you guys carry have a mage stone on them? Just imagining it is making me annoyed. So he either goes to Royal Sword Academy or some other school. He doesn't seem interested in discussing the school, though. We won't be narrowing it down any further for now. Alright, we've ascertained that we won't be able to use magic in the course. Nonetheless, simply waiting around and hoping for a rescue isn't our best thing. Agreed. First things first, you should explore the area a bit. An excellent suggestion. Allow me to escort you. You want to escort me? Of course. Your hand, please. You make it sound like you know your way around. I don't, unfortunately. But doesn't wandering around a strange forest hand in hand sound just delightful? Oh, he's so baby boy coded. No, it sounds like what lost children. Just trying to brute force speed run friendship. This goes way beyond extroverted. Well, he's quite the gentleman. I'll have to make certain I keep up. Being a gentleman isn't exactly the issue here. He's so special. I have so much fear as to what happened to him. I know book 1 is fairly small, but Malleus, et al., I found something strange. The rest of us are et al. Now. What did you find? This, sir. Oh! Why are there pictures on those trees? I think they're doors. They are at that. Not just one or two, but several. And each door has its own design. I've never seen trees like this. Something about them gives me the creeps. Don't get too close to them. The rest of you should be careful too. There's no telling what will happen. True. Or we could try opening this pumpkin door and see. It just opened it like that. Don't do that. Alas, what a shame. It's just black inside. Nothing came jumping out. You were hoping something would? Jade! Jade's gonna get us killed. Interesting. It looks like there's space down below, but I can't see the bottom. I wonder where it leads. If only there was a way to see what's inside. Whoa, that wind. Ah, I'm falling! Someone help! Don't grab my tail! Nova, help me! Oh, goodbye. He's so heavy, my arms are slipping. What? Oh my god! What's the big idea? Hey, what are you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, goodbye, sweet princess. Why are they just standing there? It appears Nova and several others have fallen through the door in a daisy chain. What now? Do we ignore them? I second that motion. No, I say we go to their aid and place them in our debt. With this many house wardens around, we can't hardly let fellow students go missing on our watch. Agreed. Let us all enter the... Oh god! Dang! Oof! Ouch! I can't believe I let a gust of wind send me tumbling. How careless of me. Careless is you dragging me with you. I think I might have grabbed onto something. Yes! My scarf! I was so caught off guard that I couldn't react in time. How could this happen? How could I embarrass myself in Malleus's presence? The better question is, how could you drag me along for the ride? You're one to take. I bet you didn't even realize that you grabbed onto me. Where are we? I mean, I know, but... Leona. Hi, Iwis! I know Leona. He looks so good. The saturation has been, like, dulled, but he still looks so good. The inward curling hill. I've seen it in pictures so many times. Could it be? No, that's impossible. But what if? Sully, does something about this place ring a bell for you? First of all, also look at Jamil. Jamil looks so good. My god. His hair, oh my god. I need to stop. I know I was in chat. Does something about this place ring a bell for you? There you are. Is everyone okay? Malleus et al. Stop saying et al to everybody else. You came after us. I can't apologize enough for putting you through such hardship, my liege. It's fine. I'm glad you're safe. Did you follow us through the pumpkin door? Yeah, getting separated seemed like the bad idea. We were so beset with worry. Why? What else could we do? You can't go 5 minutes without lying through your tentacles. Can you? I must say, I wasn't expecting a place this strange on the other side of the door. It's even darker than the forest was. Are we in a graveyard? It's hard to say. Skully seemed to know something, but... What's this? Zero, I think we have some new visitors. Oh. Did we get to meet Jack? Oh, I want to meet Jack. I want to see Jack. I hope Jack has a live 2D model. What's this? Zero, I think we have some new visitors. Who's there? It couldn't be. Who am I, you ask? I'm the Master of Fright, ruler of the night. People cower at the name of the Pumpkin King. Yes, it is I. Jack Skellington. Jack looks so good! Oh my gosh, he looks so good! Mr. A talking skeleton! What in the world? A skeleton? A ghost? No, a fae? There are no such fae. He's clearly a monster. He's so skinny. That's rude. I'm gonna go with he's so tall. Zero! Oh, boy. I love Zero. Zero! Is that a dog with a glowing nose? A dog? That's a dog? It has ears and it barks. That makes it a dog, doesn't it? Actually, if you look closer, its nose is a pumpkin and it has no legs. It's flying. Its see-through is also rude. Is this real? Are you Jack Skellington himself? You know who I am? Of course I do! Oh, uh-oh. Jack Skellington's #1 fan. Sir, Jack Skellington, I've known that illustrious name my whole life. Maybe you have, but I'm drawing a total blank. I've never seen or heard of anyone called Jack Skellington before. Me neither. And I've sure never seen a monster like this. Ah, deplorable. Mr. Skellington, please be patient with these uneducated individuals. Excuse me, uneducated? Sully, you're actually familiar with this guy? Absolutely, he's my idol. Ah, pardon. I got a bit carried away. I should start with a more fundamental question. Are any of you familiar with Halloween? Certainly. It would be stranger if we weren't. What? You know what it is? Does that really merit shouting over? Everyone in our group is well acquainted with it. My goodness, that's fantastic. I'll skip to the name. Oh, I love him. Believe it or not, Mr. Skellington here is the king of Halloween. He's the legendary figure responsible for creating the Halloween I love so dearly. Right you are. I'm the Pumpkin King, the master of fright and the king of Halloween. I'm flattered you know who I am. Oh my goodness, how deeply you humble me with your words. You're the great man who created Halloween. I'm beyond honored to have the privilege of meeting you in person. How elegantly they bow back and forth. Yes, their gestures are flawless. Not that this is any time for that, of course. Oh, we brought baby boy to his idol. Baby boy. Hey, have you ever heard of this ruler of Halloween guy? No, I have no recollection of anyone by the name of Jack Skellington. The King of Halloween? The Master of Fright? The Pumpkin King? These titles are all quite new to me. Likewise, for the record. Ditto. Halloween, the 31st of October, is the one day a year when ghosts come back from the afterlife. It's when the living dress up as ghosts and throw a grand welcome for our special visit. Everyone in Twisted Wonderland knows it. But nowhere in any of the associated lore is there a single mention of the name Jack Skellington to be found. As much of a shame as it is to say, it's not surprising none of you have heard of him. Legends about Mr. Skellington are only passed down in a relatively small geographical region. And where is that? My hometown. That's way beyond relatively small. It's a little burg in a foggy valley. Everyone there loves Halloween, and it holds its creator in the highest esteem. You mean me? Absolutely. I'm no exception. I love you and Halloween more than anything in the world. But when I left town, I found that essentially no one had ever heard of you. At school, I'd tell people stories about you and Halloween, and nobody would believe me. Simpletons, a lot of them. I'm quite cross about it. That explains why you wanted to avoid talking about your school. But now I get to meet Mr. Skellington in the flesh, so to speak. Am I dreaming? If I am, I hope I never wake up. More of a nightmare than a dream, in my estimate. Ah! The skeleton is really moving. It's not illusion magic, right? It's a real, actual skeleton. Stop calling him a skeleton! He has a name. Call him Mr. Skellington. Oh, please call me Jack. Everyone in town does. Town? There's a town here. Of course. Where are you folks from? We're from Sage's Island. Actually, maybe it's better if I say we're from Twisted Wonderland. Twisted Wonderland? I've never heard of it. You've never heard of it? That's impossible. Why, that would mean this place is... Couldn't be. Could it? Yeah, it's what I feared. The worst possible worst case scenario. We're not in Twisted Wonderland. We're not? Uh-uh. If we're not in Twisted Wonderland, then where are we? I keep switching up the kind of English accent I'm doing for Riddle. It's so bad. How should I know? Between the forest, those doors, and this skeleton, it's clear we're in a place that defies what we consider common sense. What is it, human? This is just like an isekai transmitigation light novel plot. The one who summoned us here is going to show up and tell us how to fight the evil overlord and save the kingdom. I'm telling you, that's what always happens. But we gotta watch out, because you never know whether the summoner is telling the truth or trying to trick the hero. Stop prattling on such utter nonsense. Oh no, my liege, what is happening? I fear Kingscore has surmised brightly. Can't read. I sense no magic from Skellington through this area. Yet something that should by all rights be immobile and silent is standing before us, chatting happily away. It would seem to put the senses to a world separate from our own. My word! Then what will become of you in Briar Valley? This is absolutely wonderful! What a fortuitous turn of events! Fortuitous? There's nothing fortunate about this. We have to get back to school. We certainly do. Zach, we'd like to return where we came from. Do you know any way to leave this place? What do you mean, leave? I'm afraid you're losing me. Oh, you want to leave the hill. That's not what he meant. In that case, let me show you to my town. Really? You do that? Certainly. Everyone in town loves a good time. They'd welcome you all with open arms. And who knows? Maybe you fellows can help solve the trouble that's been plaguing me. What trouble? Now then, follow me. I'll lead the way. Come on, Zero. Zero! That's the way. He reaches his own conclusion and promptly marches off to him, with a rather pushy way of doing it. Skully was all too happy to run along with him. What should the rest of us do then? The question. Who would follow that skeleton? It's beyond suspicion. I wouldn't risk endangering. I think we're way beyond debating suspicion. Oh god, let me... I think we're way beyond debating things being suspicious. That said, and with Sebek, we should proceed with caution. You think so? If there's a town here, it means there are people as well. We could use all the intel we could gather. You're just enjoying the ride, and you know it. I think we should visit the town. We're not going to make any progress just by huddling in place. I'm not suggesting we huddle in place. I simply believe we should think this through carefully. What if we blithely stride behind enemy lines and disaster befalls us? There's bravery, and then there's recklessness. True, Sebek's making a sound case. Everyone's making decent points. We just don't have enough to go off to decide for sure one way or another. What say we put our course back into a row? That would make things fair. True. I doubt any amount of debating will arrive at a conclusion all of us found satisfactory. Wait, all of us? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. We're missing something. Huh? Who? Oh, is it Skully? There's something that's small tumbling. Oh, is it Grim? Oh my god. Help me. The see-through dog keeps sniffing at me. It's creeping me out. Stay back. Grim, what is he doing? The dog's chasing him. Considering Jack is the dog's owner, Grim's bound to end up herded after him and still... Your running will make the dog chase you more. I'm not sure telling him that is helpful right now. Nova's run after Grim. I don't think we have time to vote. After them. Halloween now. Oh no. Run. No. Zero is a good boy. Zero. Why am I the only one he's licking? He's taking quite a shine to you, Grim. I'm green with envy. Grim finally caught up. Nova, get this dog off of me. I thought we were gonna lose you guys back there. Jack has remarkably long stride. It's quite difficult catching up. Wonderful, you're all here. Welcome to Halloween. Well, the block? It's real. How many times have I dreamed of coming to Halloween Town? The silence, the desolation, the somberness. It's beautiful. It's every bit as perfect as I imagined. Everyone is so tired of him. It's dark. Scary. Oh, thank goodness. At least some of us have reasonable reactions to this. What a tacky town square. I've heard of brutalist looks, but this is ridiculous. There's a bunch of scary tools I don't even know how anyone would use. This is creepier than Pompiore's basement. That atmosphere is positively frightening. It reminds me of Ramshackle Dorm. Hey now. Hey. 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 Easy. 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 Don't hate on Ramshackle. It's okay to give Jade the third degree if you're angry, you know. There are jack-o'-lanterns all over the place. Is this like all year round? It's certainly eerie enough to live up to its name. Where have you been, Jack? I've been looking all over for you. Ah, Sally! Sally! Oh, she's beautiful. I found some visitors and was just escorting them into town. We have visitors? First the scary skeleton, now this. A patchwork ragdoll that speaks? Is it magic? Seemingly not. It's being just as mysterious as Jack himself. Are you by any chance Miss Sally? Yes, that's my name. You know who I am? I most certainly do. They say you serve as the central pillar of Halloween Town with your wit and sensibility. Moreover, the potency of your feelings for Jack moved many a soul. You are positively adored among the people of my village. Potency? Oh my. You must be the visitor Jack mentioned. Welcome to Halloween Town. It's a pleasure. She's so nice. You're very sweet. You can tell from the way you shake hands. I've heard of tales of your intelligence. It's an honor to speak with you in person. Intelligence? Excuse me, Sally. We're from a place called TWST Wonderland. Have you heard of it? TWST Wonderland? I can't say that I have. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you a better answer. It's fine, Sally. We needn't trouble ourselves with the little things. The little things? How is what's happening to us right now a little thing? We're essentially grasping at straws at the moment. Miss Sally, is there any direction you could point us in? Anyone who might know something or any literature that might provide a hint. We'll take anything you can offer. Perhaps there's something in the doctor's book, a desk or a door somewhere in town. Books? A door? Please, tell us more. Hold on, slow down. I'd love to help you find your way back home, but I'm afraid we have our hands full at the moment. After all, there are but a scant 3 days left until Halloween. What? It's that soon? You bet it is. Though I'm afraid we're still working on plans for this year's celebration. It's just that I've grown so tired of the same old routine. So I've been puzzling over how to make Halloween more exciting ever since we wrapped things up last year. You've been puzzling over it for a whole year? That sounds rough. Yeah, because you don't have to use your brain for 5 minutes. Yes, which is where you come in. I'd like all of you to join in this year's festivities with me. Huh? What? Oh, I love Sally. You folks came from somewhere outside of Halloween Town, right? You must know all kinds of neat things that I've never heard of. My curiosity is piqued. What would you say to offering some ideas on how to run Halloween this year? Once Halloween has ended, I'll be happy to help you find a way home. Hey, Jack, wait, no, I don't want to mix you up with the pup at the door. Hey, Skellington, is that a threat? A threat? Far from it. I'm tired of menacing people anyway. I wasn't asking about your personal space. Oh, this is splendid. I can already tell this year's Halloween is going to be something special. Isn't this exciting, Sally? I suppose. Just back to that bad habit. Look at him rejoicing. The things we're saying are going in one ear hole and out the other. He must be the type who gets easily caught up in their own ideas. I actually get to spend Halloween in Halloween Town. Talk about a miracle. This must be my purpose in life. There's no doubt in my mind I was born to this world for this exact moment. Mr. Skellington, I would be beyond delighted to assist you. Jack's not the only one caught up in it. This guy's not hearing a word we say either. The two of them seem to be on the same wavelength. And not in a good way. Cool for them, I guess, but I'd appreciate it if they did it somewhere far away from me. What do we do here? We should help Jack. I agree with that call. We receive his help going back, and he receives our labor in return. A perfectly reasonable term, in my opinion. You're one serious contractaholic. So you can mash up the word contract with the subject. Call it. It's a hassle, but I don't see any way around it. Let's just help Skellington out. Well, this is a surprise. I thought you'd balk at the idea that idea more than the rest of us. It's the most efficient of all options. I'm just picking the path of least resistance. I want to get Halloween over with, get back to school, and go to bed. Even if it means having to put up with that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed badger. You'll be contributing ideas as well. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. With all of us working together, I'm sure we can make this a fantastic Halloween. Is Scully the badger Leona was talking. I don't know if I'd call him a badger, but his giddy demeanor can be rather grating. Halloween seems to be all he ever talks about. For all I know, it may be all he thinks about. No kidding. He's been staring at Jack this whole time. He must have been really happy to meet him. He wasn't kidding about looking up. Kind of frightening, actually. Now that I'm here, now that I'm with Jack Skellington of all people, I can have the best Halloween ever. He's so beautiful. Thank you all for chipping in. I should introduce you to all the folks in town. Jack, I've been looking for you everywhere. Hmm? The mayor. Ah, there's the mayor now. I'm so glad we found you. I don't know what I would have done if you disappeared on us. Now we got some triangular guy in a funny hat. Yet another oddball. Honestly, the shock factors weren't off for me at this point. We need to talk about Halloween, and soon. What if we're not ready? You've got perfect timing, actually. Call a town meeting, and I'll tell everyone here. When? Immediately. That was book one. I'll keep. I want to try. I have 3. So before we go on to book 2, I want to pick one. I have 3 single keys, which probably means I'm not going to get any. But who knows? Maybe they'll be kind. I'm going to let the animation play.
闇の鏡に導かれし者よ。
Not looking. Oh, that's nobody. Okay. Round 2. Here we go. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. Yep, there we go. Nothing. Alright, last key. Not looking. Yep. I can tell because usually if you pull a new card, it goes into like a cutscene. Okay. I don't have any temple keys. I don't have 300 gems for a temple. I'll do one more thing. This is my... I'm not looking. Yeah, okay. This is the game I refuse to pay for. This is like the game I refuse to pay for. Any SS card you see I have grinded for within an inch of my life. But I'm trying to find. So this was Cater's Halloween card from the first 2 years. So they run an event, and then they run that event for 2 years. So like you run one event and then they rerun it a second year. So for the first 2 years that the server was open, if I'm remembering correctly, this was Cater's SSR. And then I have Riddles SSR. And it's like groovified, so like it's like maxed out. And then I have some of their, like I have Lilia's SR from Halloween or the whatever the previous Halloween event was. I have Lilia's. I'm trying to think. I know I have several others. Oh, I have Azul's SR. I have Ruggies. That. I have all of Savannah Claw for that year, for that event. Hey, I know, this is the first one. Leona. I think those are probably, oh no, I guess I have Ace's SR. And then these are just the R's that you get. You get a certain amount of cards just for like going through the story. So when I read through book 1 to like get the lessons out of the way to get to book 2, I got Malleus's R card, which you get just from completing certain story things. Yes, don't worry about it. I'm leveling this up right now. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get it. Yeah. He's carrying a pumpkin. Oh my. He is so... I love Malleus. Malleus, child of man. Child of man. He is so dapper. I quite like him. I hope I get others. I hope I get other people's. I didn't miss them.
Oi, Felix! Come here, bro!
So yeah, I have Sebek. I have Malleus's from this year. Oh, I guess I have Wade. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I was locked in. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, those are all of the Halloween so far. I kind of want to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Onward and upward. Town meeting. Malleus and Idia. Idia is my baby boy. Love my little introverted. And Malleus, child of man. I love Malleus. I worked so hard for his Glorious Masquerade card. His Glorious Masquerade card is my favorite. I was hoping we'd avoid a and instead, we're stuck in some ridiculous best Halloween ever meeting with the whole town. Do Skellington and the mayor really have to make a giant production of this? It's nothing new. We hold town meetings like this all the time Halloween. I haven't watched the anime. I'm literally gonna watch. I'm gonna finish stream and then I'm immediately gonna go watch the anime. I haven't watched. That's what's getting me through the day. I'm like, I just have to get home so I can watch the TWST anime. I'm so glad it's so good then. That's exciting. Is it just one episode for right now? Everyone wants to hear what the past is. Dude, I can't imagine a worse place to live than somewhere that's eating. Zach's calling the shots anyway, and he just email updates? If Skellington can issue orders to city officials, I suppose it's true that he's the ruler. Oh yes, and Jack always has the best ideas. He's wonderful, really. Sally, there you are. Oh no. Must you keep sneaking out? I've been looking everywhere for you. You're not ready for so much excitement. You're coming with me. No, let go. Some guy with a shiny bald head just dragged Sally off. Did you say he was a doctor? Everyone we meet in this town is stranger than the last. Speaking of which, those strange creatures filling in must be the townsfolk. An old-faced clown, a wolf, a one-eyed monster, a giant man with an axe in the back of his head, something with sharp fangs and glowing red eyes, something else with snakes for fingers and spiders in its fur. This is scary stuff. None of us are batting an eye anymore. We get to announce our idea for the best Halloween ever in front of Mr. Skellington and all of Halloween Town. I don't know how to describe the joy I'm feeling. I could kiss all of you right now. Don't you dare. Your love. Oh dear, I'm running out of vellum. Might trouble you more. What's Sully riding with? He's noting down all of his Halloween ideas, his plans. Why would anyone take notes when they ain't in class? What a weirdo. There's nothing wrong with a bit of fodder. True, we should compile some ideas of our own, even if we don't necessarily write them down. I suspect we're all going to be on the same page when it comes to making the best Halloween film. True, there's not one of us who doesn't hold Halloween in high regard after all. Oh, what an exceptional taste in holidays you have. I'm so immensely grateful. You're a far cry from the people at my school. Halloween's the most special day of the year. It's obvious what the best way to spend it is. For sure, since you're already on fire scribbling these notes, you can probably just let you handle that. You humble me deeply. I can't wait to discuss Halloween more with you all. I'm positively counting down the minutes. What a lovely time it will be. Hee hee hee. Oh. He's love him. I dropped it. Oh well. Spooky Nova. Hi, bird! Yes, it's Spooky. Oh, hey, there's the guy with the accent. Hey, bestie! Oh. Listen, everyone. I've made the most peculiar discovery. Something to tantalize my brain. Why, I found visitors from a world unlike anything I've ever seen. A world unlike anything we've ever seen? Yes, it's called TWST Wonderland. Haha, that's so funny is the name of the game. What's a TWST Wonderland? I bet everyone who lives there is all twisted up in knots. Maybe their faces are all jumbled. No, maybe they're all super mean. Oh, I'm getting the chills thinking about it. They're taking weird ideas about our world and running it. You think? I'm not sure they're all that wrong. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed Twisted Wonderland guest. That's right. Those are the creatures from Twisted Wonderland? Jeez Louise, they're really gawking at us. These guys are all giving me the creeps. I'm kinda scared. You're making me nervous. Don't be so scared. Indeed, I wonder if could we ever live up to the expectations of our Halloween town host? He doesn't have his phone. It doesn't have service. He can't do his dailies. Greetings, one and all. My name is SKULLY and Skeleton Monsters et al. As you've heard, we are here from Twisted Wonderland. You'd best remember that. More importantly, those in the back, listen. Those in the front, behold. For this is the great Malleus Draconia. He's one the likes of you would ordinarily never have the privilege of meeting. Prostrate yourselves upon the ground and weep the fortune visited upon you this day. See, what did I tell you? That's a mean expression right there. I'd normally take issue with that, but his rude behavior seems to be well received. Would you look at that? Epic lived up to their expectations without needing any help from the rest of us. You're a very passionate fellow, aren't you, son? I can't help but feel a certain kinship. He looks so pretty. He reminds me like of the Ghost Bride card. Oh, he looks so good. I love when his hair is pulled back. See this, folks? These people will tell us about a kind of Halloween we've never seen before. What say we get their input on how to liven things up this year? Alright, without further ado, let's hear from our Twisted Wonderland visitor. What, in your opinion, would be the best Halloween ever? A haunted house. I love haunted houses. I want to go to a haunted house. Alright, without further ado, let's hear from our Twisted Wonderland visitor. What, in your opinion, would be the best Halloween ever? I'll field this, Mr. Deadman. My idea of the best Halloween ever is silence, simplicity, austerity. That is Halloween. Huh? A silent, simple, austere Halloween. That's an intriguing suggestion. Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll take a moment to elaborate further. First, Halloween should be, by nature, silent. True terror can only be found in silence so deep you can hear your own heart solemnly savoring one's isolation and fear in utter silence. That is Halloween. Interesting. I do like the potential element of fear in a quiet noise. If I may. What is it? Forgive my interruption, but I question the reasoning of SKULLY's opinion that Halloween should be silent. Music is a vital element in crafting the frightening, delightful atmosphere that makes Halloween so distinct. October 31st only comes but once a year. It deserves to be celebrated in a lively manner with fitting music. A lively manner, You would suggest making a spectacle of it. I believe Halloween can stand on its own merits without the need of spectacle. In the sea we call home, music is an essential part of crafting a proper art. Whether it's relishing the sea, conveying love between paramours, or enjoying an event, we all express thanks to the songs we sing. One cannot dismiss the importance of the atmosphere. So, special days are deserving of special music to to liven them. Music enhances both the spine-tingling terror and the dancing delights of Halloween. That's an intriguing view as well. I beg to differ. Dancing, such ruckus displays, are hardly in keeping with Halloween. Noise has no place. I see. You had more to share, right, Scully? Yes. The second key aspect is simplicity. Dressing excessively on Halloween is the epitome of fortune, utterly unnecessary. Simplicity, you make it sound easy, but it requires a keen aesthetic eye. What might your idea of simplicity entail? Halloween is supposed to be somber and solemn. First, we must remove all decorations. The room should be painted pitch black to represent it. Their only adornment will be a single pumpkin. Its hollow exterior lit with the flame will be the only source of illumination all night. He's crazy. In doing so, people can experience a creeping kind. That is Halloween. What? Pitch black? Don't be ridiculous. You equate the color black with fear? You'd content yourself with such basic tacky ideas? Tacky? Did you just call it tacky? I kinda agree with Bill. It would obviously be way more fitting to decorate with bright neons and metallic colors. Like putting up signboards with bright lights and flashing rainbow letters. You gotta go all out. That's just... Don't confuse your ideas with mine. What? Much of what Palmer said eluded my understanding, but nonetheless. Considering the holiday, Schoenheit speaks soundly. Many would find the uniformly black color scheme to be missing. Incorporating festive colors like purple, orange, and green in Halloween activities has been the norm for about a century. I agree that decorations should be festive in nature. A single color would hardly survive. Such words carry even more weight coming from someone living in a particularly colorless prison-like dorm. Hey, they have neon green. Easy now. There's neon green. Agreed. He's got a good idea of just how special an event Halloween is. They're gonna make Scully mad. He's gonna crash out. I was not expecting the same platitudes from you lovely people as those materialistic fools. I'm disappointed. Deeply disappointed. Uh-oh. But it's not too late. I can still enlighten you as to what a proper Halloween is. Methinks he's crashing out. Surely that's the reason I was brought here. You know, there's a reoccurring theme here I can't help but notice. Yes, Scully's idea of Halloween seems to be quite different from mine. The Halloween he's describing sounds so serious, so dramatic. Like the opposite of fun. You said it. A monochrome Halloween versus a bright and colorful. We have another distinct difference in opinion. And the last thing you mentioned. Yes, Mr. Skellington, austerity. Alright. What does this austerity entail? I'm glad you asked. Frugality would be another word. There's no place for revelry on a day meant to honor the act. You should carry on with solemnity and dignity. In fact, you should build character by eating even more modest fare than usual. All while pondering the day you'll join the ghost yourself. This feels like if the Pilgrims ran Halloween. Like, this is like giving Scarlet Letter Halloween. That's what this is giving. I should have known this would be a food. Austerity on Halloween? That's hard to imagine. Your vision of Halloween wouldn't include feasting at a party? Certainly not. Indulging in a feast would distract people from contemplating the true meaning of Halloween. I guess you also minimized the candy and just hand out a few hard candies. Candy? Why would you need candy on Halloween? Huh? What do you mean, why? Because of the trick-or-treating. You're familiar with it, right? Trick-or-treating? Oh! You're referring to the locution used to get malicious ghosts to leave. I do agree that measures should be taken to deal with those. But there's no need for those measures to include candy, of all things. Worried, when we mages work together, no malicious ghosts will be a match. Hence, we deepen Sadly Halloween by indulging in such possibilities. No candy on Halloween, setting people up for disappointment. Agreed. How are children supposed to enjoy Halloween without candy? I'll grant that Halloween treats started out as meanings of returning malicious ghosts to the end, hence, hereafter whence they came. But nowadays, there are countless children who eagerly look forward to those treats every year. You cannot remove them if you wish to craft the Halloween regarded as the best ever. It's true, and they're not just for kids. We'd enjoy it more with treats too. Even the people making the treats spend months brainstorming good ideas, good ones for Halloween. Yes, I could see it. You do quite intricately made Halloween treats. I definitely don't want to miss out on a chance to eat good food. Food, you say? I can't say I've spared much thought for it before. Actually, if I could ask you a question, then. Do you and your friends eat? Come now, of course we do. Oh, silly me. This is what I get for scrutinizing it too deeply, I suppose. I fail to see what's obvious about it. What could a skeleton possibly need to eat for? We've got another split opinion. This is proving tricky. They're also, at the end of the day, still college students. They're still college students. They know what they're about. So, hey, I literally couldn't care less about music or decorations or food, and I actually agree with Clay's overall stance. But one thing he said stuck out. Yeah, it was kind of hard to miss. Braves, what would you do about the ghost? Simple. We can use our magic to wipe out any malicious ghost personally. The ghosts? The ghosts! You're suggesting we wipe out the ghosts visiting our world for Halloween. Well, yes. Why do you all have such dour looks on your faces? Was it perhaps something I said? Unbelievable. The whole point of Halloween is that it's a day for the ghosts. Incredible. Uncivil doesn't even begin to describe it. What? Uncivil? Yes, ghosts are the guests of honor on Halloween, and you would obliterate them by force rather than show hospitality. That would be utterly devoid of class. Are you calling me classless? I take umbrage at that remark. Good ghosts are one thing, but ghosts who engage in but ill conduct spoil Halloween. Ghosts who disrupt Halloween for their own amusement are clearly evil. It's only right to punish rebels. Oh. My bad, I skipped really fast. Pretty sure you're the only guy who sees it that way. What? All you've presented so far are pedantic notions of what Halloween should be like. Don't you have any idea for making Halloween actually enjoyable? No, not at all. The purpose of Halloween isn't to have fun. Hey, Skully, what is the purpose of Halloween? To inspire bone-chilling terror. It's time for us to reflect upon our actions and attitudes. That's the true spirit of Halloween. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Deadman? Good question. Which side are you on? Who, me? I like the sound of everything you've all proposed. It's fitting for Halloween to have lots of different interpretations. That said, I'd like to do something different from previous years this round. Using music to enhance horror is a great idea. We've never done that before. And using lots of different colors is also novel. Usually we stick to the same standard palette. But I'd love to try making sweet. You've got to share some new recipes with me. So I think this year we should make plans for a bright, festive, lavish Halloween. Uh-oh. He's gonna crash out. That settles that then. Hi, welcome in. That settles that then. At least Jack the Buck. The outcome was never interesting. But, Mr. Skellington, how could you say that? Oh, he's gonna crash out. Was I mistaken? That can't be right. Something the matter, Skully? No. It's nothing. If that's your decision, Mr. Skellington, then I shall obey. It's the most sensible thing to do, right? After all, Mr. Skellington must have some grand idea. Uh-oh, baby boy. I don't think you're gonna like this. Baby boy, I don't think you're gonna like what we have to say and what it's gonna look like. Uh-oh. The music is so intense for town hall meeting. Hear that, everyone? This year's Halloween is going to be something new. Let's make it a good one. Welcome aboard, you twisted fellas. What have we signed up for? Well, nothing for it but to show them the best Halloween we can. Is everyone ready? Yes, it would hardly do to ignore them calling us twisted fellas. We must illustrate to them that our Halloween is clearly the best. There's much to do. You have to have, like, the Transylvanian Orchestra in the background in every town hall meeting just to discuss black or color, food or no food, scary or silent. Like, so intense. The music is so intense. You monsters had better not slow Mally, or you'll be sorry. Alright, everyone. You've got a very special job to do. Yeah! It's the only way that they can keep the town's attention for long periods of time. Otherwise, no one else shows up. They tried just calling a town meeting and having like a normal session, and it did not go over well. There were riots. Way ahead of you. Let's split up and start preparing the plans. What? Oh, like the little baby keys? Like you just rattle them? Look, how much time are you gonna waste on a few sheets of paper? This handwriting is abysmal. Are these even letters at all? Grim, if you're having that much trouble holding the quill, I could tie it to your paw. What is this word? I've never come across it. Leave him alone! Don't bully my cat! It's just a misspelling, and you're making another one right now, Grim. The pages are all splattered with ink. I've never seen such messy handwriting before. You're gonna make him cry! Stop it! Grim, you should really stop writing things by hand and learn to type ASAP. Don't be so hard on him, guys. Grim's really trying his best. Thank you, Trey. He's the only one who cares about me in this house. How do you function in class? I write all of his notes. I didn't know it was possible to take this long writing one page. I'm actually impressed. Guys, stop being bullies. Shut up. All of you, pipe down. You're distracting me. You guys are the ones who dumped all the plan writing on the freshmen. Wow, this freshman's got a fresh attitude. No kidding. Clearly Ramshackle's lacking in proper guidance from upperclassmen. It's me and the cat. Leave me alone. You simply can't have Halloween Town without drawing up plans first. I completely agree, Mayor. 0! Nova and Grimm's sore lack of guidance is likely due to the fact that they're the only living residents of Ramshackle. But I can't help but wonder about their fellow freshmen Sebek and Up. What is their excuse? Yeah, go attack them. Leave me alone. I'm a cat and I'm a human with no magic. Leave me alone. Yes, indeed. I'd be curious to see their upperclassmen's attention. Oh, uh-oh. We let Grim do the work we Ramshamboed for, and he lost, but I can feel someone glaring daggers at me. If we don't do something fast, Bill's gonna bite my head off. Right, I absolutely must not allow shame to befall Malleus. Grim, give me the quill. Oh, you'll write for me? I like that Sebek's gloves look like bone. You'd better. Did you think I'd simply let you look on? You're a paperweight duty now. For the title, I think I'll go with Halloween Town's Best Halloween. Oh my god, how original. King of originality. It's like the SpongeBob where you write the and then that's it. It's got an outline, a background overview, a section covering methodology. Sebek's plans are really easy to read. Agreed. It's hard to believe a freshman wrote something so comprehensive. Apple, you're in the same year as him. I expect you to meet at least that week. You make it sound so simple. Don't let Sebek's behavior fool you. He's got really good grades, especially in written exams. He's closer to the top of the freshman class than the bottom. Really? He certainly had me fooled. In what way did my behavior fool you? A retainer of the great Malleus can hardly put on a poor showing. Martial studies and magic go without saying, but I'm also unstinting in my academic endeavors. My liege deserves nothing less. Yes, you always do strive hard. I'm quite proud of you. Oh my god, Sebek's gonna explode. Such generous praise. Hey, one of you, bring me more paper. Someone just got a nigh infinite ego boost. Look at him letting one lousy document go to his head. Yeah, not to mention, he couldn't have written it without me getting it started for him. Grim, sweetie, I'm so sorry. We wrote our names at the top of the paper and that was it. In the top right corner, we wrote our names and that was it. We contributed nothing else to this situation. We contributed absolutely nothing to the situation at hand. It was entirely Sebek. I'm so sorry to tell you this. Hey, guys, take a look at Skully. He was drawing up plans of his own before this, wasn't he? Yeah, he seems kind of forlorn over there. He did seem rather eager while writing it up earlier. Perhaps he's unhappy about having his work rejected. That's hardly reasonable. His plans weren't just just weren't a good fit for this year's camp. It wasn't poorly made. I see no point in taking the matter personally. He can simply draw up some new plans. He was still looking forward to it a lot. I can see he'd feel disappointed. We'll be working together to prep for Halloween, so we should play nice and try to soften the blow of rejection. Skully, could I see your plans? You went through the trouble of making it, so I'd like to integrate some things from it into Sebek. You're a kindly soul, but no, you needn't concern yourself. My plans are no longer necessary. Please put them out of your mind. If you say so. Perfect. I was just running out of paper. If you don't need yours anymore, I could use the backs to write on. How unmannerly. Have people ever heard of humility or tact? Christ, my God, please. You're so mean. There, done. Jack, I finished our plan. Splendid. Let's use that as our guidelines and get started on the preparation. Our 3 main areas of focus are music, preparation, and food. We'll need to split up the work. The Halloween town folk will handle supervision. For music, Mayor, would you be able to coordinate? You know everyone in town. I can think of no one better to reach out for our local performance. Certainly, Jack. Consider it done. For food, excuse me, I'd like to help too, Jack. Oh, Sally, I didn't see you there. I just arrived. I want to do my part. I do a lot of cooking, so I can handle the food. Didn't that pale guy tell you to go home? Are you sure you should be out here? You know, I was just wondering about Dr. Finkelstein. Where is he? He's napping. Yes, he ate a big meal and got so nice and full that he went to take a nap. Dr. Finkelstein's knowledge could be a big help. I think I'll ask him to oversee decorations. Oh, that's a lovely idea. Other than that, we'll need someone to go around and check up on him. I'll take charge of that. With that settled, could you Twisted Wonderland folks split up into 4 teams for us? Yeah, sure. Guys, we are blasting through this. Oh my god, 30 minutes. I know we now have been deciding on groups for 30 minutes. Have you worked it out? Mr. Clinton, I can't apologize enough. I've told them again and again that the exact team assignments are largely immaterial. Unfortunately, I refuse to be on any team except for Mally's. As long as I'm with him, I care not what team I'm on. So just pick something already. Stop wasting Mally's time. And allow me to join you both. No! Oh? Didn't you just say you didn't care what team you were on? I don't want to team up with a shady character like you. Emil, you and I should work together to make this Halloween. But absolutely not. You're the last person I'd ever want to group up with. Hey, I'd like to go solo. Actually, I'd rather spectate if it's all the same. You guys can do all the actual work. How can you be so utterly uncooperative? A house warden should serve as a shining example to other students. I want to be on the food team, period. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll join you. Sure, you're cool with that, right, Nova? Hey, Trey, you should join the food team too, and you pick up a bunch of tasty treats. Can any of you cook? No, but we can curry? That doesn't bode well for teamwork. No offense, but I'm gonna have to pass. Stop bickering and just pick something already. Oh, does that mean you're willing to team up with anyone yourself? Sure, I'll team up with any poor little herbivore that doesn't have a house warden, vice house warden, or fellow students to help. I'm solicitous like that. I see. Wait, no one here fits the description. This isn't helping. Can't please everybody. What a rat. They are about to be so tired of us here. Such individuals really organize the best Halloween ever. Can such individuals. Everyone, Mr. Skellington is standing right here. I suggest you knock it off. Ugh. Uh-oh, we made the mayor mad. The mayor's angry. Who cares who goes on what team? If you can't stop arguing, draw lots and get over it. Whoa, who's the scary looking guy? The mayor, can't you tell? If it's so obvious, he looks completely different from before. Here, I even made lots for you. Jack, draw. Alright then. But I'm doing this is over. And it's decided. The food team will be Sebek, Trey, Jade, and Apple. The music team will be Jamil, Riddle, and Azul. What? The decorations team will be Leona, Vil, Idia, and Mally. Oh my gosh, they're all house wardens. And the supervision team will be myself, Scully, Nova, and Grim. Huzzah! Oh, happy day. I get to work alongside Mr. Skellington. Some kind of providence must surely be at play. I knew it. We truly were fated to work together. You're stuck with Scully? That's gonna be a hassle and a half. But hey, nothing for it. Guess we'll have to keep an eye on folks together. This will be fun. Oh yes, I promise you wonderful people and most delightful time. I look forward to working with you both, Nova and Grim. Hey, knock it off with the smooches. You two, stop with the licking. Get out of here with this. Sully's the only guy happy with this arrangement. Who wants to work with these pains in the tail? I could literally say the same thing about you. I can't believe I landed on the same team as Azul, and worse, Riddle. How am I worse? I'd consider myself a dependable teammate. I can't believe I'm not on Mally's team. I object to these divisions. Goodness me, I doubt anything we do at this point will stop their complaining. Certainly opinionated. Come on, boys, let's make this up. Can you try to stick it out with your current team? Be simple tonight. Being patronized is so vexing. Sally's being so mature. It's making me feel utterly ashamed of myself. Fine, one night. Then we're changing the teams up tomorrow. Leona can't say no to a woman. He's the feminist of all time. He can't say no to a woman. Alright, sounds like we've got a consensus. Let's get to work. Scully, Nova, Grim, welcome aboard. I'll do the best I can. Come now, relax. We're all working towards the same goal, to make the best Halloween. Now, Oh. Oh. Jamil's. Alright, let's get down to some Halloween stuff, shall we? Zero! Best doggo. I know, Zero. I feel like breaking out into a run, full speed ahead myself. I'm so excited about the fantastic Halloween we're about to have. I barely know what to do with all this energy. Oh. It's scary when he clacks his jaw like that. Grim is not having a great time. You bet I am. I'm positively giddy after all. I spend all year thinking about Halloween. Nothing makes me happier than to see you so pleased, Mr. Skellington. You don't literally spend all year thinking about nothing but Halloween, do you? You've got to spend at least a little time playing or thinking about other stuff, right? Certainly not. We only have 365 days a year to prepare for Halloween. It's more than enough to keep us preoccupied. And I've certainly put in plenty of work making arrangements for the holiday this year, but something just wasn't quite right. These 3 days will bring it all together. This Halloween's gonna be great. What a weirdo. You really love Halloween. You bet I do. This will be an unforgettable one for everyone, you lot included. I very much look forward to it. I think I see the mayor over there with some of your friends. Let's go say hi. Hi, Mayor. How are things going on your end? Ah, Jack. Everything's going swimmingly. Hello, Jack. I see you and your group are making the rounds. Hey, Jamil. What are you guys talking about? We were discussing Twisted Wonderland's music. A rather shocking conversation. Your tunes and ours have quite a different feel to them. A different feel? Oh my gosh. I underestimated the amount of talking I would have to do. That's okay. We'll try to get through as much as we can before my voice really gives out. Foolish of me. Very foolish of me indeed. What manner of music do you gentlemen enjoy? I believe you like up-tempo music, don't you? I suppose I do, yes. I tend to listen to catchy songs that are great for dancing. That's what happened last year. That's the ominous last year that they talked about. You would like upend his entire world. That would be like that would be like finding out there's no Santa Claus or like there's no Tooth Fairy. Like that would just devastate him. You do carry yourself ever so gracefully, Jamil. I do enjoy dancing a number with you sometimes. Wait, waltzes? No, nothing like that. Jamil prefers louder music and more convoluted songs. That's his true nightmare. Santa Claus and Christmas being real. That's Skully's biggest nightmare. I'll have you know I listen to a broad range of genres. That said, the Monster Lounge does tend to play mainly jazz music. So perhaps jazz is what I personally listen to the most. I'm not surprised you picked such a non-committal response. What about you, Riddle? I listen to a lot of classical music. Once again, no surprise there. I too am an enjoyer of classical music. Can you feel the hand of fate at work, Riddle? If I felt the hand of fate at work every time my taste happened to overlap with someone else's, there'd be no end to it. Nova, Grim, what kind of music do you like? I like catchy. Another catchy music. I see. Do you dance like Jamil? Zach, for the record, that hopeful look on your face won't get us to do a dance number together. I'll take any music as long as it's fun. And you, Scully, let's see what you like. Okay. I hold a particular fondness for opera. Sometimes I dabble in it myself. Ooh, opera. That's right in my wheelhouse. Huh? Really? Is that a fact? I am beyond honored to learn that I have something in common with a man who I'm told in such taste. Likewise, want to sing a duet? He's literally about to explode. A duet with Mr. Stillington? Please, Chloe, why you gotta be so loud? I was so delighted I forgot myself. Are you certain, Mr. Stillington? You would sing opera music with me? Absolutely. I'm sure you'd be happy with it too. It's not my strongest suit, but I'd say it's pretty high up there. I can even sing opera headless. Jack, opera singing is the finest in all of Halloween. It never fails to frighten. Jack, headless? Jack, disembodied head is singing. Just witnessed a staggering spectacle. How can such a beautiful voice come from a head trapped in its body? It's incredible. I'm gonna be seeing Jack's disembodied head in my dreams tonight. I think I'm gonna have nightmares. Could you please not come toward us with your head in your hands? It's a riddle. Aren't you guys house wardens? Do something! I'm not sure we can. I know all about removing them, but I don't know how to put them back on. It's not every day I get to see Riddle and Azul both looking so panicked. Mr. Skellington's so good at frightening everyone. What a marvelous man he is. Seeing him pour himself so wholeheartedly into Halloween effort, he's every bit how I imagined he would be. Yet, why was he so unhappy with the idea of having a typical Halloween? My idol. Scully, you okay there? What? You looked a little off, unless I'm just reading too much into it. You're quite considerate individual, Blankie. Thank you for your solicitude, Mercer. But do not worry on me. If you say so. Was that 11? Lecture justifiably. Well, why? Why must I help you people? Look, I'm not happy about this grouping either. I'm playing nice here, so quit with the whining. Whining? The cheek on you. I'll have you know I'm a doctor, and a genius one at that. That's pretty cool, but what kind of doctor are you? I'm an expert in a great many things. My specialty, however, is science. I'm the most brilliant mind in town. Even Jack himself comes to me for help it. And if I might ask you a question, Doctor, how do people decorate for Halloween? That's obvious enough. Jack-o'-lanterns, spider webs, bat wings. We decorate with the most delightful scary things. It's positively repulsive. Sally tells me you boys are from an altogether different world than us. How do you spend Halloween there? We attend a school where dorms each do their own decorations and compete with them. Last year, my dorm, Diasomnia, had the most frightening decoration. What? Excuse me, your dorm setup was just gloomy and dank. Igni had used cutting-edge tech to deliver a virtual Halloween with gimmicks leagues beyond any of us. Oh yes, it was so high-tech it left visitors confused and bewildered. Computer had the most beautiful Halloween of course. You guys even have eyes. Savannah Claus clearly had the most impact, and the biggest visitor. What? Yeah, I said it. What are you gonna do? Fight him? Impact, you say? Savannah Claus students were certainly impactful. So much so, they made children cry. Dude, seriously, greeting people with a whole lineup of freaky faces is beyond scary. Lol if you think that was well received. Yeah, well, at least our guys weren't so afraid of us. They couldn't even get in the words trick or treat out. If the visitor feedback forms they collected after last year's Halloween wrapped up, there were tons of comments about how the Ignihide students mumbled so much no one could tell what they were saying. Listen, Ignihide is full of introverts. You can't go after them like that. It's really messed up to call out a nerd's biggest weakness right to their face. In terms of incomprehensibility, Pompiora, the reigning champion with its bizarro poetry. That's the Pyong chord. Pompiora touch, I guess. That's a rather bold statement. Care to say that again without muttering this time? Can't you people be civil with each other? My apologies to them. King Polstein. I'm sure they're all excited for Halloween. They simply have more energy than they know what to do with. Consider it a bit of childish. Hey, where do you get off? It's rich getting called childish by the lizard who needs babysitters constantly minding, even on Halloween. Kingstar, I believe you're the one left behind. You could compete with Ellington in that regard. This is just a roasting competition. Maybe they shouldn't have put all the house wardens together. Those two wouldn't know civility but smack them upside the head. They've always been like oil and water. You can just... I can't have that. Let's see. Where did I put that? Here we are. Oh. I was wondering what you were looking for. Is it a trophy? That's right. This prize is bestowed upon only those who play a critical role in Halloween. We all strive to add excitement to Halloween so that we have a shot at getting one. I can appreciate a drive to compete for first place, but you must never let your pride undermine your work. Dude, are we actually getting lectured justifiably by a monster with his brain exposed to open air? I'm sure more trophies will be given out to the ones who make the most exceptional contributions this year. I highly look forward to seeing who gets it. You boys have to keep your eyes on the prize instead of fighting it. It's already a safe bet that the gloomy lizard isn't gonna get one. Stop calling him a lizard! He's a dragon! Is it though? I'd expect more approbations than someone utterly lacking in. The most cold-blooded prank of the year award is always highly anticipated. And what about the frightening and horrible mention? Honorable. Oh my gosh, I made my own honorable. I just can't wait to find out. Most cold-blooded prank of the year. What a name. Who named these awards? And what's a frightening and honorable mention? You know what, Malleus? You can have the cake. Oh, by no means, Kingstar. You would be far more fit to receive them. Actually, we can let Radish Sprout have them. He deserves a moment in the spotlight for a change. A most excellent idea. Sprout, consider the prizes here. Me? Nope, I'm good. If anyone gets a trophy here, it's Bill. The lizard does win automatically. Hi, Melly. I love you. Hi. The lizard does win, but he's a dragon. Are dragons cold-blooded? Do dragons count as lizards? If I won such a prize, it would be a blemish on my record. You brats really have no manners whatsoever. Alright, let's get to work preparing the food for Halloween. Wow, I'm surprised. I figured you'd be griping non-stop about being separated from Malleus. Don't be ridiculous. Malleus is making preparations for Halloween, even as we speak. So I can hardly spend my time sulking. My, I never realized you were so cognizant of what you were doing. He's a little country boy. Riddle's British. He's a little country boy. At least you're motivated. That'll help our prep work go more smoothly. But poor Riddle, I've changed the kind of British accent I've been giving him like 6. Poor Riddle. He's not standing it. Sally, what kinds of food do people typically make in Halloween? Fine. You know, normal things. It's embarrassing how nondescript they are, really. It is? Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh, thank you. I was not aware. I was just doing some cooking before coming to town. Would you like to have a go look around my kitchen? That would be quite helpful, by all means. We're here. This is where I do most of the cooking for the dog. There are some of the ingredients I use most. Here, have a look inside. So many bottles. Let's see, this one labeled Wormswort. Wait, Wormswort? I would throw up. I was like, man, I should give them all voices, and then I immediately started forgetting to give them all voices. Sebek is just yelling all the time. And I'm like, that's just gonna kill my voice. I'm checking. Why does it have such a disgusting name? Did you say worms? Those clearly aren't food. You two weren't aware? This is high-end reek. That's also edible. This is covered in potionology class. Sally is such a soft voice. I had to give her a soft voice. I never do. I've read the textbook cover to cover, but I suppose it's still much to learn. What's this bottle further down? Rip it. Yeah, you eat wormswort for the protein. A frog just slipped out. Oh, that's frog. It worked wonders for covering up odors. You use frog breath to cover up odors. Yeah, that stinks. The frog burp is giving off a powerful stench. I've heard of fighting fire with fire, but this is ridiculous. You're not familiar with this either. Frog breath is highly versatile region in alchemy. Is it? Yet another thing I never knew. Clearly, I'm nowhere near sufficiently versed in such things. This is rather embarrassing. Sebek, he's pulling your leg. Jade is so evil. Jade is so evil. I've never heard of wormswort or frog breath. The science clubs never used them. There's absolutely no way those things are used for food in our world. Come on, Jade. You know these freshmen are gullible. Don't tease them. Oh, is all of that true? My apologies. I must have been mistaken. I've been had. Jade had the same look on his face he always does, so I totally believed him. How can someone lie so placidly? I can't trust him for a second. Trey doesn't need games. Trey bakes. Trey bakes. That's what he games. Still, having all these reagents / ingredients, I'm having a hard time picturing how you'd make use of them. Really? I thought they were pantry staples. What kind of food do you make in Twisted Wonderland? I'm curious. Oh, you know. same thing earlier, but now I can see how that'd be hard to answer. Our staples differ by region. They can include bread, noodles, rice, and potatoes. Some places like the Coral Sea have no staples at all. We also typically eat legumes, vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, eggs, and a variety of dairy. What a pithy yet intuitive overview. That encapsulates it nicely. Dairy products. Things like butter and cheese, made from cow's milk. We use a lot of those for making sweets. Yeah, the last time. Oh no, I skipped the dialogue! I'm so sorry! Deuce and Ace bragged that was because Frey was baking a tasty dessert. Yes, they've rubbed that in my face as well. I suppose mocking others is the only time those two band together. They were making a show of eating berry muffins during break between classes. Ooh boy, I feel like I should apologize on their behalf. Right, the best thing you can do would be making incredible sweets for Halloween. Then we can brag to them when we get back. Now there's a good idea. Those ill-mannered louts would undoubtedly gnash their teeth when they hear we've had sweets they've never seen before. I certainly love trying desserts prepared by you as well. Well, we're in Halloween Town now. Wouldn't it be better to cook things you can only find here? You actually intend to use this worm's wort and frog? I respectfully object. We'd clearly be better off making more typical fare with lots of sugar, flour, milk, and so on. What is milk? Taking a poor cow's milk doesn't sound very nice to me. Huh? As much as I'd like to make Jack from Twisted Wonderland clean, I couldn't possibly feed him something so uncivilized. Your home sounds like a very frightening place. Uncivilized? Us? We just got called uncivilized by someone who forces frogs to birth. What an unexpected thing to be judged. Halloween Town's wonderfully place. I can't say this feels all that good. Colonizers, no! No! Oh my gosh, Twisted Wonderland colonization era. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Colonizers is crazy! Hello, hello, my fine twisted friends. How go the Halloween preparations? Are you making any progress? I'm so sorry to tell you this, Jack. I don't think we are. It's already getting dark. How time flies when you're utterly bewildered by somewhere new. Indeed, the difference between this place and Twisted Wonderland is staggeringly big. What about you, my liege? Do you have to suffer any displeasure? All I remember is a lot of arguing. Alias! Shouldn't the all-house warden team be setting an example, not coming in dead last? Being all-house wardens was the problem. Sounds like none of the teams have anything prepped. We're gonna be able to pull this off together after all. We still have time. Don't worry. Do we, though? There are only 2 days left until Halloween. Personally, I'd be perfectly happy with a typical Halloween rather than trying to shoehorn in an element of novelty. I believe a traditional, quiet, lonely, frightening Halloween would be perfectly respectful in its own right. No worries. Have a good night, Warpy. I think I might have to call it because my voice is running out. It's okay. The Halloween event goes for like another week, so we're good. No, that won't do it all. Going through the same old notions every year is just empty. Empty? Yes, that's why we're all working together to make a Halloween like no one's ever seen before. Uh-oh. If that's how you see it, Mr. Skellington, he's gonna crash out. I'm so scared he's gonna crash out. Hey, there's something we should ask about before doing more prep. What? You look unusually serious. Where are we sleeping tonight? Oh, I hadn't considered that. There's no way all of you would fit in my place of the grave. Oh, I know. There should be plenty of open graves in the graveyard. Open graves in the graveyard for the colonizers? You know what? That fits. But I don't think he's trying to colonize. Skully's trying to assimilate. Thank you for the mole, Nelly. I would very much prefer a roof over our heads if it's not too much to ask. In that case, we could ask around and see if any townsfolk have open spots under their beds. Like, literally underneath their beds, not just the lower bunk. Could we use your town hall? It should have room for all of us. True, but I couldn't possibly ask esteemed guests to sleep there. No, please don't mind us. We'll take the town hall if that's an option. You're sure? Okay. I'll ask the vampires to bring over some coffee. There's nothing more comfortable to sleep. Oh boy, I can picture my dreams already. I've asked Sally to whip you up some dinner. You're in for a treat. She's a fantastic cook. Dinner, huh? So you do have a considerate bone in your body. Leota. Ooh, bring on the food. I'm starving. Likewise, I was just feeling a bit In that case, you can have my portion, Azul. And you can have mine, Bill. Something about this is rather suspect. Exactly what kinds of ingredients does she use in her meal? I suggest you don't ask. Okay. Okay. The hand of fate. Okay. Whew. Man. That was... I severely underestimated the masses as to how much thinking I would have to do. But that's okay. Hi, Sam. Don't worry. Alright, we're gonna do one more poll. We're gonna do one more poll. Maybe Melly being in chat will be my luck. I love this Halloween blanket. Shout out to the artist who created it. Okay, I'm not looking. Melly, you're my good luck charm. This is it. This is gonna be the poll. This is not the poll. This was not the poll. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe I'll try to grind some gems so that we can pull next time. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, I promise. Oh yeah. No, you don't have bad luck. I just don't have enough gems. I just don't have enough gems to make a dent in the pool. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So I'm glad I got my stuff to work. I got really scared that it wouldn't work again. And then we'd be SOL. Okay. But thanks for playing with me, guys. What am I trying to say? What are we doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. There's our raid message. Let me find us someone to raid. Oh, perfect. I know who we're going to. We're gonna raid Izzy because Izzy's doing an endurance stream of Kingdom Hearts for her anniversary. And I said I would be back. Okay. Yes. I love you too, Belly. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I love you. I love you so much. If everybody just stays still for the raid, I will get us all sent over to Izzy. And I will see you guys next time. I am streaming Pokemon tomorrow. So that should be fun. We're gonna continue from where we left. But yes, I love everybody in chat. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. And I will see you guys never still. Never still, always moving. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye.